gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal.
Hiya, welcome back to the channel. So, we're in a Golf, and we had a flashing glow plug light and in limp dick mode. So, I plugged it into my Think Scan, and I got this cord, which I've had before, and I cleaned the throttle body out, and that seemed to fix it for probably a month or so. So it was in limp mode, wouldn't clear the cord. Clean the throttle body, then it would clear the cord, and it seems okay for about a month. So now it's come back. Now I don't think it's the throttle body that's dirty. And I did check, when I did the throttle body, I did check the accelerator pedal, because I suspected that might be the issue. But when I put it onto the live data, there was nothing showing up as a fault. So anyway, now I've come to do it again. I am getting a bit of a fault. So there, if we look at the pedal, I'm pressing down on it slowly. See, it went to 0 there, went to 0 there, and it's a little bit sporadic, which is what the code actually said. 0 again there. So it looks like I have got a fault with the throttle pedal. Even though cleaning the throttle body last time did seem to fix it, but maybe not. Or maybe there were two faults. That is also a possibility. So anyway, this video I'm going to change the throttle pedal, and hopefully that'll actually fix it. Which is down here in the general throttle pedal location. So first we've got a cap here, which there's a little notch in the side of it to get the incorrect screwdriver into. And then under there we've got a 10mm or a Torx bit, either one, whichever one we want to use. And then on the back we've got a plug, which that should unplug now, like so. Yeah, so now that's unplugged, we can take this 10mm out, which shouldn't be that tight. Yes. But it is still attached to the car. So down here, it's clipped on. And you've got two gaps. Now, behind this one, and upon closer inspection, this has been off before, because there's little marks around there, and there should be a clip there to push it to the right to disengage it. And then on this one, you should just push it forwards to disengage it. And it seems that my screwdriver was a little bit too fat, but this one should just about go in, and it should be a case of that's not worked. There we go. So as we can see on there, as I said, that clip's broken, as is the one on the replacement pedal, in exactly the same way. But if we go back to the old pedal, we can see where the screwdriver's wedged into it. You can see that you're trying to push that because that hooks onto that peg down there. And this one's the same, but with it being broken, it's hard to say how it does, but it goes from the left-hand side. So it seems like you've got to, well, if it wasn't broken, I'd expect you to have to push it that way, but I don't know, I might be wrong. But just if you are struggling to get it off, that's what it looks like underneath. And you might have one that you're replacing it with that isn't broken, that you'll be able to tell even better which way to put the screwdriver in to release it. But anyway, this is released, so I can put the new one in, which should be pretty simple. It should be just a reversal of the removal procedure. So that, it goes onto two pegs there, and then that should just push down and hook in. We've got that plug, which I don't know if you can see that very well, but that just plugs in. And then there's a red tab on it which pushes in. And then we just need to put our bolt back in. And torque to manufacturer preset designated torque settings. And that is the pedal fitted. Obviously not forgetting important finishing touches. But, does it work? It seems to function. Rev it up, little boy, and ride. And we still have the cord, but that's because I didn't clear it last time. So Let's clear that. Now, like I said, this has been a bit of a sporadic code. Now, there is something else it could be. I mean, it could still be the throttle body. I've not changed that. I've just cleaned it. But there is a module which gets wet, which can cause all sorts of weird sporadic codes. I don't think it's that, because that gives you usually more than one code. It usually gives you loads of codes. This is just the one code that keeps on being the same code. So that means it's probably a reliable code. So there's a good chance it is probably the pedal or the throttle body. So, anyway, let's go on to the data stream and let's have a look at the pedal position and see if it is nice and smooth. That's looking more promising. It's only gone up to 80%. I don't know if that's a problem or not. We'll take a bit of drive and see if it's slow. So that doesn't seem to be dropping out like it was before, like you saw before earlier on in the video. So that probably is indicating that that was a fault. So yeah, I'm going to go and drive it and see if it drives all right. And then I'll come back. And actually, I don't think I need to drive it because we've got another one for Accelerator pedal travel, which does go to 100%. So it knows you are flooring it when you want to go as fast as possible. So that is seemingly all right. But I tested this when I did the throttle body, when I cleaned the throttle body out, and it was seemingly all right then. And then it wasn't. So, as I was saying about this module, there is a gateway module, which on these cars is known for sometimes suffering water ingress. Because it's down under the scuttle panel around this area, I believe, which is where water's going to go. So, that is another thing that can be a fault on them. It can suffer water ingress on the gateway module. Like I said, that gives you loads of different faults, usually. This is just one fault, so I'm hoping that it's this. But I will be making a video on the gateway module. We'll be having a look at it. That'll be another video, because that'll be just about that in itself and how that causes loads of fuck-ups. So I'm hoping that this is sorted now. Like I said, good chance, because the codes do seem reliable, but I won't know until it either fucks up again or it doesn't. All it does when it goes wrong is it just goes into limp mode. It's not like it's undrivable or dangerous or anything. It just goes into reduced power and flashes a coil on the dash. So it doesn't stop or anything like that. It's just more of an annoyance with what it's doing at the moment. So anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there anyway. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the usual stuff. If you've got any input, put it in a comment. Anyway, see you next time.